But a lot of people say no. And then that can't be helped. They just don't want to do it. They're not committed. They're not into it. Oh my God. They're hoping for a sign that there's somebody out there who can help them solve that problem. The superhero is a part of you that has big dreams, big ambitions, wants to make them all come alive. The difference between that no and what could have been a yes is so small.
Welcome to the Thought Leader Revolution with Nicky. Join the revolution. There's never been a better time in history to speak your truth, find your freedom, and make your fortune. Each week, we interview the world's top thought leaders and learn the secrets of how they built a 6 to 7 figure practice. This episode has been brought to you by eCircleacademy.com, the proven system to add 6 to 7 figures a year to your thought leader practice.
Welcome to an exciting episode of the podcast, The Thought Leader Revolution. I'm your host, Nicky. And boy, do we have an exciting episode lined up for you today. Another awesome, amazing, unbelievable, unreal Thought Leader Nugget. Thought Leader Nugget number 133. And today's all about the difference between getting a yes and a no and why it's so small. You need to understand that you have got to become a master of enrollment if you're to grow your business and have the impact and the income and the freedom that you deserve. You've got to become an enrollment ninja. You've got to be as good at enrollment as Michael Jordan is at basketball, as Leo Messi is at soccer. That's how good you got to get at enrollment. If you do that, your life will go from tragic to magic. You know I'm right. You know it. Now you're thinking to yourself, hold on a second, Nicky, hold on. But a lot of people say no. And then that can't be helped. They just don't want to do it. They're not committed. They're not into it. Oh my God. That is so not true. I'm here to tell you something. If someone is on a phone call with you and they are there because they're looking at solving a real problem in their life, a problem that is debilitating, a problem that is betwixting them, bewitching them, driving them to utter distraction. Believe you me when I tell you, they're scared and they're hoping, looking for a sign that there's somebody out there who can help them solve that problem. Somebody who's not a charlatan, somebody who's not me-focused, somebody who doesn't want to just take their money and leave them to their own devices, but somebody who's going to stand up, be tall, be strong, and take them to the promised land. That's what they're looking for. So you need to understand that. And if they say no, the difference between that no and what could have been a yes is so small. It's so small that if you understand how to tweak just a couple of things, you could have taken that no and made it a yes. You could have taken them from living in their fear and saying no to their dream, saying no to having this problem solved once and for all, to saying yes to their dream, to saying yes to having their problem solved once and for all. One of the main reasons people say no is because they're driven by fear. They're driven by a supervillain. Mark von Musser, my great friend and mentor, taught me this. A supervillain lives in all of us. It's the part of us that wants to keep us safe. It's the part of us that is so unreasoningly fearful that it'll stop us from going after that which our soul yearns and longs for. That supervillain is going to keep you safe from having the life of your dreams. But then there's another part of you, and that's the superhero. The superhero is a part of you that has big dreams, big ambitions, wants to make them all come alive, sees that there's a bigger, better life possible. And that superhero is longing for it, is yearning for it, is leaping toward it. But the supervillain is like crabs in a bucket. It's grabbing at the superhero and trying to stop him. And all you've got to do is help your clients see that they too are dealing with a superhero and a supervillain. And the biggest reason they're failing is because the supervillain's in charge. That supervillain is just sat on the superhero's head, and your job is to help knock the supervillain off the superhero's head. Let him stand up and go, yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm going to claim my dream. I'm going to claim that which belongs to me. I'm going to claim that which will make me the best, most awesome, most wonderful version of myself. That is your job. Do not get stuck. Do not get caught in believing the BS, in making it about you and that you look bad and they might not like you. Forget all that. Make it all about them. Make it all about their dream. Make it all about their passion. Make it about helping them go from tragic to magic, helping them go from despair to optimism, from defeat to victory. That is your duty. And the difference between a yes and a no is oh so small. All it takes for you is to take a stand, to be bold, to be all about them, their life, their victory, their dream. And do not indulge for 1 second the supervillain in them that's trying to kill all those things dead. Hell, they're in front of you because they're hoping someone's got the guts, the balls, the ovaries to make sure that the supervillain does not one more time defeat those dreams and bring them crashing down to earth. It's your job, it's your duty to stand up strong and put your hand out and call forth the superhero in their life and say, you're free at last, you're free at last, you're free at last to live the life less imagined, to live the life you've always wanted to live the life you've always dreamed of, to live the life that you deserve, to live the life that your family deserves, to live the life that every person that you're able to help deserves to live because you help them. That life, that's what it's all about. So don't you dare for 1 minute back off on standing for people, standing for greatness, standing for yourself, standing for your own dreams. And remember this, if they're in front of you, they want to say yes to their dream. They want to say yes to life as the greatest version of themselves. They want to say yes to living as the best, most incredible dream version of who they could be. They are not into saying no. They're not into despair. They're not into defeat. And don't you dare let them give up on their dream. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you be a dream stealer. Be a dream enabler. Be a dream lover. Be the greatest person you can possibly be. And help them be that too. Baloo out.
This episode has been brought to you by eCircleAcademy.com, the proven system to add 6 to 7 figures a year to your thought leader practice.